Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the IHSA regional quarterfinal game. It's the Salette Lions hosting the Georgetown Buffaloes. I'm Mike Schrader alongside Tommy Baker. Tommy, what are we thinking?
Well, first playoff game, want to get it started with a head of steam. And, last time they faced the Buffaloes, they beat them by a whopping 62-point margin. That's pretty sensational. Hopefully they can really use this game to build their momentum heading to the game on Wednesday.
Yeah, Salette should be able to take care of business pretty easily here tonight. I don't really see Georgetown pulling off an upset, but you never know. Trying to come off a pretty tough loss against St. Mary's, but, just trying to make a deep playoff run, and the squad is definitely capable of doing so.
Yeah, like you said, very tough outing against St. Mary's. It's always a tough one to lose. Really, the only way to redeem yourself after that is make a deep playoff run, like you said.
Should be a high-scoring matchup, though. Both these teams, when they play, it's usually pretty high scoring for sure. Especially when you got JP doing his thing and Owen Whitehead. Fortunately, Andrew Sick's still out, and he will be for the remainder of the season. So Lions will need to adjust to that, which they've done pretty well doing that, except for the St. Mary's. We could definitely feel Andrew Sick not being there. Just some difficulties in knocking down shots from the three-point line, but Marco Cruz will definitely have to do more ball handling and be the leader on offense.
See you guys after the national anthem, Marion Hammond intros.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Georgetown and Royal Coliseum, the home of your Salette Lions. For the first round of regionals, the Salette Lions play the Georgetown Buffaloes. Please all rise and move your hats and sing the American hymn and national anthem.
Looks like we're all set for the introduction for Georgetown. Salette playing the school for the third time, won the first two. Number 1, Devin Weiss. Number 4, Landon Heck. Number 11, William Runyon. Number 22, Chase Latos. Number 34, the captain, Austin Greider. Starting for La Salette, number 5, Dominic Trask. Number 22, JP Gaboron. Number 3, the big man, Benedict Blood. Number 24, Owen Whitehead. Number 10, Marco Cruz. So the go-to starting lineup for Coach Rustio. Check Runyon will jump it up for Georgetown, and Benedict Blood, as usual, will join him. He's only won one tip this whole year, I believe, so interesting stat.
Yeah, 6'5". He's a very large human being. Interesting that he's won so few tip-offs. Hopefully he can change the narrative here in the playoffs.
Here we go in the IHSA regional first round. Trask punts it down for the first possession. Last home game in the Coliseum for the 25-26 season. Lions win. The next game will be at Salt Fork High School for the semifinal matchup against the winner of Argenta and St. Thomas More. Whitehead curls, shoots it off the front of the rim, no good. Trask reaches over for the rebound. That's going to be called a foul, excuse me. So quick foul for La Salette. That's on Trask. Latos win back. Heck gets it over the timeline. This is to the corner. It's Weiss. Heck, top of the key. Doesn't want it. Weiss pass in the corner is not there. Blood with an easy steal. 2 straight stops for La Salette's D to start things off. Offense still looking for the first bucket. Trask in the corner. Skip past to Whitehead. Lob to Ben's not there. Trask baseline drive. Curls. Nowhere to go. Distance to Cruz. He lines it up. Too strong. Latos is there for the board for the Buffaloes. Runyon's passes stripped. JP's on the scene. Good steal there from Gaboron.
Want to see more aggression offensively out of JP. He's much better than the Georgetown players. He needs to be driving, finishing.
Cruz off the dribble to Whitehead. Lots of daylight for him. He shoots and drains it on Whitehead from deep. 3-0 La Salette.
Good sign, Owen Whitehead. Want to get him shooting this entire postseason. Going to need some big performances out of him if the Lions want to make a deep run.
Whips the net on that one to give La Salette their first points of the playoffs. Three ball for Weiss. Way too strong. Whitehead, excuse me, that's Trask. I beg your pardon. Getting the rebound.
5:35 to play. Owen Whitehead going to play point guard.
Blood, skip. Whitehead, another three. This time it's short. Trask punches it out of bounds. Buffaloes will look to have the first bucket of their playoffs. So familiar squad for Lossolo they're going up against. Probably know their schemes pretty well by now. Jump shot is good. Georgetown opens up the scorecard. Riders on that one. Nice jump shot from him.
3-2. Buffalo's already looking better than they did the last meeting. Brennan Quigley on the court. He is playing catch with Marco.
Quigley dribbles off his foot, gets it back. Whitehead doesn't want it, gives it to Cruz. Quigley's three, just off the mark. Up ahead for Georgetown, 2-on-1 inside. And a block is going to be called. And I believe the basket's going to count as well for Georgetown. So that's back-to-back buckets there from Grider. And all of a sudden, the Buffaloes have the lead.
Yeah, a couple of excellent plays offensively for Austin Grider. All four of the Buffaloes' points trying to make it 5.
Early lead for the Buffaloes. Pass to the corner, couldn't quite see. I think it's Georgetown coming out of timeout, so another sloppy possession for La Salette. Coach Rooster wants to talk it over, calls a timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the offensive schemes for La Salette right now are. They're just it's going back. They're going back to the issues that they had really early in the season. No driving, no penetration, no kicking out. They can't find open shooters because all they're doing is rotating the ball around the perimeter. That's why we lost to teams like Hoopston at the beginning of the year that we really should not have because we're way more talented than them. But, 4:27 here in the first quarter. I think Coach Rustio might be trying to fix up the offense a little bit. I know it's early in the first quarter, but losing to Georgetown really at any point shouldn't really have been on the radar of anyone.
It's early. Let's just, I'm sure they'll adjust accordingly.
Yeah, I would hope so, but I want to see JP really pick it up here. Not his best performance in the Corona Maria. I would love to see him really get to work here on a team like Georgetown.
Couldn't agree more. Cruz ushers Whitehead to the corner. He can't find him. Whitehead's run the baseline on what looks like a 2-1-2 sort of offense. Whitehead drives, goes in the lane, puts it up too strong. Lots of contact. Ref says play on. Running the other way, gives it to Heck. Inside. Vice's three is tipped. Whitehead soared for the block. Hustle play from Whitehead there. It will remain with Georgetown, unfortunately.
5-3, 3:51 on the clock.
Vice pull-up jumper is short. Trask goes up for the rebound.
Rowan Hamlin, Dominic Trask back on the court.
JP in the corner. Marco has it now, gives it to Blood. JP lines up a three. Off the mark, no good. Trask 2-on-1. Goes up and a foul is called on the Buffaloes. And Dominic Trask will be rewarded and go to the line for 2. Chance to tie it up at 5 apiece. 3:15 to go in the first.
Dominic Trask looking to get on the board. He's been quiet lately, but still doing a lot of good work defensively and rebounding.
Dominic hits his first.
Holman in for Blood.
Dominic goes 2 for 2. Good shooting there from Trask.
Yeah, he's been an excellent free throw shooter all season long.
Tied at 5 apiece. That pass is swatted from Trask momentarily, but Heck is able to regain his possession. Flustered and trapped, he throws it off Marco's leg. Smart play there. Laitos will inbound. Vice, another three, another miss. Holman's in the game. Finds probably one of the easiest rebounds you'll ever find. JP burns past his defender, finds Whitehead. He goes to work. Good defense there from Georgetown. Not making it easy for Whitehead. He can't hit. Still tied at 5. Lions in their usual 3-2 zone. Pass inside, Runyon. JP was assessed a personal foul as he pushed him. Both teams struggling to find their offensive groove. Runyon floater off the glass and good. The Georgetown Buffaloes reclaim the lead.
2 minutes to play. I really want to see JP really take the initiative here and go get a bucket for himself.
JP dishes to Lance. He has the ball way down low, almost stolen. Nice pass to Blood. He puts it up and in. Benedict ties the game up once again at 7.
Couple of big men doing work down low. Excellent pass there by Holman. That's tipped out of bounds. 1:34 on the clock. Tie ball game at 7.
Heck curls and gives to Laitos. He gets it back. Feeds the big man. Dishes out to Laitos again. Too strong. Trask finds an easy rebound.
Even though Georgetown's missing a lot of shots, they're getting a lot of open looks. That is not good.
Whitehead pulls up off the glass and good. 2 straight buckets for Lost Let's offense. They take the lead. It's 9-7.
Interesting that, you know, as soon as they start to get penetration, finally, they're starting to actually get points on the board.
Sloppy pass. Baparone looks to set things up. Trask, 3. Just too strong. Lance rips it through for a rebound. Fortunately for Holman, a jump ball is called and it belongs to Georgetown.
Coach Ruscio calling out the play. Trask heads to the bench. Marco Cruz back on with 33 seconds to play.
Heck. Swiped by Marco. Another team foul for Ocelot. Yeah, back to Georgetown. I just think they're taking a lot better job of handling the basketball. They've hardly turned it over compared to the first 2 times we played them. So credit to the Buffaloes, keeping this game within reach in the first. Ryder, drive, scoop. Almost fell on that nice move inside. 3 seconds to go in the first. JP crosses. Pulls up. And hits! At the buzzer, Baparone hits. 11-7 Lions going into the second.
What a pretty move by Baparone. His skills on full display there.
And you can't get that open on a jump shot. Wow, that's impressive.
That's what I've been trying to advocate for, is JP to take a little bit more initiative. As displayed there, he is a lot more skilled than most of the players on the court right now. So we'd love to see him really step it up and play a huge role on the team. If they want to make a deep playoff run, they're going to need big-time buckets out of JPA.
Yeah, he's looking to bounce back after a little letdown performance against the St. Mary's Crusaders. But definitely playing up to par here so far in the regional quarterfinal. Top of the key, Latos. Lines it up. Short. Trusk flies up for the rebound.
That seems like outside of Grider, really all the Buffaloes offense is doing is playing catch at the top of the key and burning clock. Nice dish inside, Ben Blood.
Dominance inside once again, gets it in a foul. He'll go to line for a 3-point opportunity. Wow, made that look way too easy. No one Georgetown could remotely try to stop that. 6-6 Blood, easy 2. Drains it. Lions on a 9-0 run. JP hassling Latos. He's forced to give up to the corner of ice. Tries his luck at a 3, and this time he'll hit. Buffaloes respond, cut the lead to 4. They're still in it.
And that's what I was talking about. You know, they're getting the open looks that they want. They're putting up a lot of open threes. Eventually, those are going to start to fall.
Blood's triple teamed off his face. Still trying to work something on a triple team. Luckily for Ben, a jump ball is called in that belongs to Salette.
Ben Blood is 6'5", the tallest player on the court. It just boggles imagination as to why he's holding it at his waist.
Yeah, definitely a hard habit to break. You know, if you do that all your life, it's hard to start doing in high school.
Another foul assessed to the Buffaloes. That one's on Heck.
Yeah, but back to the Ben Blood thing. If he just keeps that ball up high, no one is getting that. JP knifes through defense. Gets swatted pretty good there as he's driving in. Shooting foul. JPA will head the line for 2 on his aggressive drive inside. JP can't hit his first. Paparone can't hit his second. JPA comes up empty from the free throw line and it will remain a 14-10 game.
He struggled a bit to cash in from the free throw line. I mean, he's done a much better job lately, but the old struggles come back to haunt. Hopefully he can reverse that.
Over and back is going to be called on the Buffaloes. They're not having any of it.
Wow, he got absolutely drilled by Cruz. Can't say I agree with that call.
Blood kicks. Whitehead 3. Just short. Almost rolled in. About halfway down when it popped out of the hoop. Out of bounds again. Nope. Confusion. He's going to reverse it for a second time and say it's Los Litz ball. Whitehead windbound. Blood in the corner. Doesn't like what he's seeing. Gives it to Vaparone. He goes to work inside this time. Sloppy pass finds JP's hands. Turns around, puts it up. Off the window, no good. Fouled as he was flying into the rebound.
Yeah, Blood really struggling to get through Austin Grider right now. Grider doing an excellent job on the big man for La Salette. 6:09. Lions up by just 4 after beating this team by, what was it, 62 last time?
I don't recall, but it was a very wide margin. Buffaloes looking to get it across. Grider does so and gives it to Lake Coast with the La Salette logo. Vice, another 3, short. Blood gets bullied down low for a rebound. Grider goes through some contact. This time it's going to be called on Whitehead. So definitely a lot of fouling going on for La Salette. Definitely something that needs to be addressed going into the locker room, I would imagine.
Well, Georgetown continues to find that same shot in the corner, and they're feeding Vice. He's taking about 6 shots from there.
Just hit 1 as Whitehead goes to work. Zeke's in the game. Hands it off to Vaparone. Whitehead pulls up. Brick. Who's got it? Runyon does as he gives it to Latos. He walks across the line.
Lions 3-2 zone has been really good this year, but if you notice, lower left corner, Vice is getting a ton of shots from the corner, and that's because of the zone they're playing.
Yeah, the baseline play definitely works against a 3-2 zone. All kinds of contact. Another foul for La Salette. As Runyon goes down to the ground. Timeout call for Georgetown. So still anyone's game here in the Coliseum. Georgetown playing really well. Making it a very contested game.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd be saying that. Anyone's ball game here in the Coliseum, but
if La Salette dilly-dallies too long, Georgetown could potentially take the game out of La Salette's hands, and that would be no good, of course. It's just a side note, just to give you the confidence La Salette had going in this game. We were going to have the pep rally for the playoff Sunday, but Father Six said, I don't think Georgetown's going to give us any problems, so he moved the pep rally till tomorrow. So just goes to show you how confident Father Sick is in this program, and we too. I didn't really think this would be a game with 4:50 to go.
Well, nobody says it has to continue to be a game. Well, Lions just need to step it up offensively, start scoring some points.
I mean, this is a ball club that's 5-22 and ranked 689 in the state.
Out of what, 700?
I'm not sure, but
it's about 700, I believe.
Yeah. But La Salette's ranked like 300 spots above.
I mean, Georgetown is 300 spots above. That's quite a number.
Three's up. Heck, can't hit. JP's got all kinds of real estate up ahead. Should be an easy layup. Puts it up and in. Vaparone, quick transition bucket. 16-10 Lions.
JP paid that off there in transition, but that was fed to him by Zeke Mendoza, who great court vision and found him the easy transition. Travel called, 4:29.
To give you some history of La Salette's contest with Georgetown on January 14th, they beat them 52-25 at home. Then February 5th, they smacked them 70-8 on the road.
70-8. That is 7-0.
So Sorry?
I was just saying 70. That is
Oh.
7-0.
Yeah, definitely very productive offensive performance in that game. The Lions can't do what they were doing in this one. Just 16 points on the board, 4:16 to go.
JP assisted travel call. That's interesting. 4-10.
JP another steal, keeps his footing, and he's stripped at the last second. Great hustle defense there from Georgetown, but he's fouled and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
It's really great to see JPA stepping it up right now. I know they're just playing Georgetown, but they're going to have a tough test Wednesday night, even tougher test Friday night. If they make it that far, going to need all of JP's intensity.
In case you're wondering, Salette is ranked as a 3 seed going into the regional playoffs. Georgetown is ranked as the 14 seed out of 16 seeds. JP can't hit. Struggled at the line here. They'll play the winner of the 6 versus 11 seed, St. Thomas More and Argenta. That game is well underway. I believe it tipped off at 6 p.m., so Salette's opponent will be decided at the end of the night. They do come out with a victory. Latos going to work. Morgan's in the game for the first time. Weiss wants another 3. Doesn't have enough breathing room. Let's close that out nicely. Weiss dumps it inside. Bunyan can't get the pass too high from Latos out of bounds.
.331, 17-10.
But pretty full house here in the Coliseum. Georgetown fans traveled well. Holman short corner, dishes the blood. Gets his hands on it, puts it up, short. Lance is there.
Holman!
Hook shot is good, and Holman puts it in. And a foul, he'll go to the line. Great rebounding for Holman. Can't believe I'm saying this, but the 6'6" junior was unguarded down low. Found an easy rebound, and even more easy too. Holman can't hit. Lead has ballooned to 9 for Salette.
Yeah, and I think another factor of this game is you want to make a statement to the other teams in the region.
Weiss, he is not shy to shoot the 3 ball, but he's only hit 1 out of 7 or 8, but good confidence there from Devin.
Yeah, and the team's feeding him. I mean, they certainly have confidence in him as well, so maybe a bit of an off night for Weiss.
Freshman Henry Six in the game. JP, dish to blood, easy bucket as he fronts his man down low. Latos had no chance.
What a beautiful play there by JP. Look, I mean, the way he just winds his way through into the paint and then dumps it off to the big man. That is beautiful.
Timeout was called by Georgetown's head coach. They'll talk it over 219 rather, in the second period.
Lions, of their 17 regular season home games, they've won 15. Trying to keep that streak going here. Also in quest of the all-time wins record, which is 25. I believe that was in 2018. 2026 edition of the Lions is at 23 wins. So they've got their work cut out for them this week if they want to break that record.
Yeah, if they win the regional, they will break that with 26.
Wouldn't that be something? I mean, Andrew's sick going down. Your best player out. If they could win the region without Andrew, that would be incredible.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Salette has never won a regional since they've been in the IHSA. So, definitely an accomplishment to be sought after. Came oh so close last year, losing in the regional championship in overtime against the Danville Schlarman Hilltoppers. Runyon has it at the top of the key, gets it back from Vice. Swings it across the perimeter. Long possession here for the Buffaloes as they try to find the best look they can. Latos tries a three. Another mess for Georgetown at the three ball. Cruz is there. Bud at the logo. Apple baseline drive is intercepted. Great anticipation there from Latos as he finds and intercepts for a steal.
Time winding down. 120.
Dish inside. All kinds of spinning and contorting and this. That pass is slapped out of bounds by Runyon. Side out coming up for Salette.
Grider and Blood getting physical down low. Grider's not afraid.
Holman swings it to Sick. Good pump fake from Henry. Finds a cutting Marco. Short. Ball is on the ground. JP dives and saves it.
Outstanding work there by John Paul.
Georgetown trying to match the size of the 6'5" Blood and the 6'6" Holman. Six might be a little generous for Lance, but we'll give it to him. Two seconds to go in the quarter. Cruz, last second shot. Almost banked it in. That's how we'll end the first half. Salette with what narrow lead considering they're playing Georgetown and what they've put up against the Buffaloes earlier in the season. But yeah, 21-10 lead going in the second half. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in 10 minutes for the second. Thank you very much. We welcome you back to the second half of action coming up here shortly against Georgetown and La Salette in the driver's seat right now with 11-point lead. Start things off in the second. Inbound. Oh, JP nearly had a phenomenal steal. Jumped out of the gym on that one. Latos tries a wing three. Way too strong air ball. No one boxed out Heck, and he puts it in for an easy two.
Heck finally gets on the board there with that bucket. Good move inside on Whitehead.
JP deep. Oh, never mind. It's a lob. I don't know why.
Oh! Owen just smoked the lob. Oh, my goodness. Tricked us again.
Yeah, they sell it so well. It's called Maverick, actually. It's their lob play they always do. Fake me out. Oh, heck, man. He just buried a three. That's back-to-back buckets, and all of a sudden it's only a 6-point lead against Georgetown, and Coach Ruscio is not having any of it. Calls a quick timeout. So great response from the Buffaloes coming out of the halftime. Yeah, excuse me. So great response from Heck. 5 quick points.
Sorry, a few technical difficulties there, but Michael Cavanaugh doing a great job getting us fixed up. I believe my mic wasn't working there for a second. So, unfortunately, some of you guys had to go a minute without listening to my melodious voice that you all love so very, very much. 7-11 to go.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a live stream.
Yeah, crazy. Shout out Eli Hall. I know you love me from the bottom of your soul. Sincerely appreciate your
How's it going, Eli?
heartfelt feelings, Eli Hall. 6-point game. Georgetown making it interesting.
Thank you, Eli, for watching, and of course, anyone else who has joined us here tonight. Blood inside. Kicks to Baparone. Knives through the D. Ah! Baparone! Smooth move for two.
Well, in the second quarter, now apparently in the third quarter, JP decided that he was going to go ahead and take the initiative, and I am here for it.
Likewise, Blood finds a gift of a steal. Rolled right to his hands. Good ball movement to Igbaparone in the corner. Another drive. Gives up to Blood. Gets the friendly roll. Blood, I believe, first points of the game. Or
No, I believe he has 2. I believe he has 4 now. But yeah, JP there, he is racking up the assists right now, and you saw there he really wanted to pull up for that mid range. It's about like the court feeling. He just felt there was a guy behind him, and instead of pulling up, give up an easy block, he dumped it off to the big man inside. Quite a nice move there by JP.
Getting buckets and facilitating, doing it all for La Salette at the moment. Oh, Lance rejects. That shot attempt from Grider. Swatted it like a fly. Paparone. Grider nearly saved it. Last touch off him out of bounds. Also inbound.
Mendoza in for Holman. Holman's played some nice minutes tonight.
Yeah, gotten in one, couple rebounds. Definitely one of his more solid performance, and it comes in the playoffs. Very handy. Lob the Blood. What an athletic move from Agapone as he saved it, but it's futile as Runyon strips it once again.
Blood looking a little bit off tonight, kind of like he did in the second half of the St. Mary's game. Wonder if there's something happening. Oh, Cruz read it like a book.
Yep.
Oh, got him. Got him. Wow. Marco, and 1 in transition.
Runyon got a piece of him. Now he's going up. And the ref saw it and called it foul. Not JP, Marco. Looking for an and one. In a three-point play, can't do so.
But with that bucket, I mean, 5-0 lead, 5-0 run, rather, start the third quarter for Georgetown. Lions have responded, lead back up to 12.
Yeah, after Heck went on his 5-0 spurt there, Lions have definitely done a good job responding to that run. Paparone's called for a foul. He's had a lot of those past couple games. That's the first team foul, though, for Salette in the quarter. Pass inside. Another foul is called.
I believe we got smacked there by Blood on the arm.
They've been physical tonight.
Yeah, things might be getting a little bit chippy down low. Grider is certainly not going to back down from the 6'5" Blood.
Georgetown wants a timeout. They get it. Salette can indeed hang on to this 12-point advantage. Who will be live Wednesday night at Salt Fork High School for the IHSA semifinal regional game.
Do you know who we'll be facing on Wednesday yet?
I checked the score during halftime, and it's not posted yet. But I imagine St. Thomas will win. Definitely the favorite in that. Hop. And a kick. Device. But yeah, I mean, St. Thomas More is not as big as favorites as we are in this game, but still probably likely that they'll win.
Grider was essentially trying to work through a triple team. That's going to be tough when got Blood and Mendoza double big on the floor.
Blood can't catch the ball.
Blood really struggling to catch passes lately. It's interesting.
It's been definitely a flaw of his all season long. Just can't catch it. You know, Coach Rustio said if Ben could just corral it and no one could stop him. But, I mean, half the battle is just securing it fully and getting into your move inside.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Blood, once he has the ball in his hands,
lethal.
A bloodbath. But, yeah, it's just a question of whether he can catch the ball and
it's like,
make that play.
Like, first half Ben Blood in the St. Mary's game is what he's like if he catches it.
I don't want JP to shoot that.
Which, if you're wondering, we'll try to have that game uploaded soon. Corona Marie, St. Mary's streamed it. You're welcome to watch it on their channel if you so please. Heck, looking for a shot, can't find it. Gives up to Vice in the corner. Skip pass to Latos, back to Heck once again. Georgetown looking for a pass inside. They can't find anything. 3-2 zone, giving the Buffaloes fits as they turn it over.
Yeah, interesting offensive schemes from Georgetown. They just pass the ball back and forth top of the key, try to find the corner eventually on the 3-2 zone, but not the best shooting. Hasn't really been able to pan out super well for them tonight.
Cruz burns past his man, puts up a layup. Too strong. High pass device can't be caught. JP has it.
2:35 to play.
Lance at the wing. Gives it to the freshman Henry. Shoot it, Henry. You've got all kinds of room.
I know Henry's a freshman, but I would really love to see him kind of step it up and at least look at the rim when you're holding the ball. I mean, you're a shooter like Henry's sick. You should be pulling the trigger a lot more than he does.
Maybe a mindset issue that we don't know about. JP is headed to the line for two after a very hard drive inside.
And speaking of taking the initiative, JP has been burning the Buffaloes defense in the last 2 quarters.
Indeed he has. He looks to hit 2 after he struggled pretty hard in the first half with his free throws, but not there as he hits the first. Trask will check in a second, take a seat. JP seconds too strong. 13-point advantage for La Salette. 2 minutes to play in the third. Lions tries a deep 3 off the iron. Vaperon picks it up for a rebound.
Lions offense looking a bit stale this quarter outside of JP. Just would love to see them really pick up the intensity. I think a game like this, you should be trying to send a message to the other teams in the region. Put as many points on the board as you possibly can.
Trask kicks. Bad pass. Marco throws it out of bounds. Excuse me, that was Trask with that turnover, I believe. Yeah, just a side note. I mean, you had 2 and 3 seeds beating their respective opponents by 80 points in their first round. So, you know, that blown, fast break way up. But yeah, teams will definitely look at this, you know, if La Salette can only win by 10 and 12, and definitely think that's a little unusual for sure.
Yeah, I mean, beating the team that's ranked 689 in the state by, you know, say 10 or 15 doesn't exactly inspire fear in your adversaries, but hopefully they can really blow this game wide open deep into the third and fourth quarter.
Baseline kick to Heck. Puts it up short. Oh, wow.
And one. Austin Grider continues to go to work in the post.
Postmen for La Salette have struggled to find answers for him all night long, and he makes him pay once again inside, and this time it's an and one. Ryder can't hit his free throw. Running is there for the board. Ryder has it once again. This time he's at the top key working on his Vaperon. Gives it up to Runyon once again at the wing. Rips it through, crosses. Finds Latos. Georgetown coach doesn't like what he sees, calls a timeout.
And I'm sure Vice is frustrated with that. He finally hits a 3, but his coach had already called timeout. That's unfortunate. 7.8 to play.
Nothing but that, too.
Yeah. Short time. See what kind of schemes Georgetown can draw up.
Lions looking to close out the third period right on the defensive end, it seems. Runya to Heck. Oh, this pass is barely saved by Grider as he puts it up at the buzzer. This is off the back of the rim. We'll go into the fourth with Salette having a 30-17 lead.
Georgetown coach is fired up like he usually is. Always great when he comes to town. Makes the game interesting, even if the game isn't interesting.
Well, I'd say this is a pretty interesting game. Hopefully all you viewers at home agree.
Certainly did not anticipate just a 13-point deficit heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Georgetown's definitely coming to play.
I mean, if they can get some of those open shots to go down, this game could get really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't over yet, to be honest. I mean, if Vice could just hit, I mean, he's only 1 for 9. If he just start hitting more than one, it could definitely get a little intense.
Marco Cruz will orchestrate the offense to start the fourth quarter. John Paul wants the pass. He's hounded. Gets it.
Cut is there.
Nice cut. Goes to work and finishes over the big man, Grider. 2 more for JPA. Runyon drives. He's double teamed. Oh, JP steals it from Grider.
3-on-1. Got to capitalize. Pass that, JP.
And a charge is called on JP.
Got 2 open Lions.
Yeah.
Up ahead. Maybe give that up.
Certainly has a lot of confidence in his finishing abilities, and rightfully so, but with a 3-on-1, got to finish that. Hack to the corner. 3 on the way. That is way off, an air ball. Marco Cruz has it. Cruz doesn't want it.
Georgetown looks pretty gassed out there. They look very tired. I mean, most of their players have pretty much the whole game. Not many substitutions coming up for Georgetown. But the only one is Morgan, and he was only hit for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, and like you said, not a ton of depth on the Georgetown team. Just looking at the bench, they've only got about 6 players on the entire roster outside of the starters, and not really any of them subbing in. Blood posts up, can't finish on Grider. Corner shot up again. Heck, can't hit.
Yeah, back to the 3-point thing. If Georgetown was shooting, better than 1 for probably like 12 or 13 or so, this game would be very different. But unfortunately for them, they just can't hit anything from deep.
Yeah, they're getting all kinds of open looks on the zone as Marco is stripped. And he returns the favor on the other end. Cruz with a good play. Dump off Blood inside. Lots of contact. He's blocked, but a foul.
I would think if Blood could hit these 2 from the line, this game would be almost put to bed.
Blood, the leader in free throw percentage on the team. His first rattles out as Henry Sick will replace Owen Whitehead. Brendan Quigley in as well.
It's interesting to see Henry Sick getting this much playing time. It definitely shows the confidence Coach Rustio has in the young freshman.
Quite the shooter. I would love to see some more confidence on pulling the trigger from Henry. Blood misses both.
You know, against a better team like St. Thomas More, for example, those could come back to bite you in the fourth.
Late toes to Grider, drive inside. That's a lot of steps, but he's fouled. Grider can't hit. Still a 15-point game, 5:37. Grider hits on the second. Full court press, immediately goes to work. Grider finishes. Wow. Rustio calls timeout.
Watch out. I mean, it's only a 12-point lead. All kinds of time with 5:30 to go. You know, as Mr. Zimmer would put it, they're only 4 threes away from tying it up.
Exquisitely phrased. 5:30, 12-point lead. Buffaloes bringing the fire still. They won't give up.
They lost the end of the season on a bit of a skid, losing their last last four games. They do win against Georgetown.
Just 2 wins away from tying the all-time school record. This one will help. Gonna have to execute Wednesday and Friday, though, assuming they get out of this one alive. JP is swarmed, saves it. Takes it himself. Breaks the press. JP kick to the corner. Henry didn't want the shot. Now Marco will reset. Cruz double teamed. Oh my goodness.
Slow it down. Why are you guys rushing? You're up by 12. You want the clock to tick. Georgetown's thanking you right now if you're just going to make it fast paced.
And they were setting up corners. Marco Cruz is taking a ton of abuse right now. Just got slapped in the face. Finally, the officials stop it.
Ethan Clark, for Georgetown.
Cruz drives, dumps it off to the cutting blood. Struggles to corral it again. Slips. And a travel.
You know, I won't blame that one on blood. If I don't recall who passed that, but if they hit him in the chest there, that's Ben Blood. All he has to do is just put it up and in. But if you throw it down low, Ben Blood's going to reach all the way down. By the time he gets there, Georgetown defense can collapse on him. Or in his case, it goes off his knees and out of bounds.
Heck is wide open and hits.
Watch out.
Wow, it's a 9-point game. Six straight for the Buffaloes. Drive. Blood kicks top of the key, JP.
Their threes are going to start falling. If they shoot this many, something's got to give eventually. Or as Tommy likes to phrase it, math will catch up.
Yeah, math will catch up with you. Law of averages. They've shot a ton of threes, and now they're starting to fall. 4-13, 9-point game in the fourth quarter against Georgetown. Last time they played Georgetown in the fourth quarter, they were up by 50+. Georgetown steals it. Bodies flying everywhere. Oh my goodness.
BC did started early, I guess. Holy cow. Oh, no.
Marco limping a bit. That's not good. He looks a bit shaken up. Oh, that is not a good sign as he heads to the free throw line. you know, there's playing physical, and then there's just taking it a little bit too far. And I mean, it's the playoffs. Boys will be boys, but I think maybe officials need to do a bit of a better job stopping it before injuries happen.
Luckily for Lasso, they're in the bonus, so any Georgetown foul, Lasso will be heading to the line for 2 for the rest of the period. 3-possession game. Excuse me, 4. Check that.
Henry fouls Austin Grider. 3:59 to play. Georgetown coach calling out the play as James Agabaparone checks in for Marco Cruz. Vice handles it top of the key. Jump inside is stolen.
JP.
John Paul Agabaparone. Trask gets fouled. That's a quick call.